man, it's finally Friday.
It is Friday.
How's the purple doing?
It's doing good. It's not, at least in my area, it's not what the blue was.
Yeah.
Um, the blue come and gone quick. I mean, you couldn't keep them on your store. You'll remember when it first come out, we had 20 of each size ordered. We were going to have a meetup here. I sold through those 20 before the meetup, and I had to call and get some out of the other warehouse just to have some for the meetup, and I sold every one of them at the meetup. So yeah, blue was super strong. Purple's, it's not one that you regret bringing on by no means. We've sold a lot of purple. In my area, it's not as quick and fast as the blue.
I know a lot of people wanted that purple. Oh, that's all you heard was, wish they'd make purple, so.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't, regret them bringing purple on. It sells.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit slower than the blue. But it's outperforming like the yellow. When they come out with the yellow, it's outperforming what the yellow did. So, which that was just on your air impacts and your electric stuff like that. So,
well, I'm looking forward to those nickel ratchets coming in. That's going to be I
think they told us August is when we're supposed to have those.
They look good.
So it's I've left it on here. People pick it up, want it all the time. So they love that shiny, glossy black.
Yeah.
Which the black ratchets have did well too. Over time. They were really popular when they first come out, but I think there's going to be a lot of people trying to trade in ratchets to get that that chrome look anyway.
I like that nickel, man. It was pretty.
I'm curious to see the durability of it. I've noticed on the black ones, if you're OCD and you use it a bunch, and then it starts wearing the paint off, it gets on your nerves a lot.
Yeah, I know the black and orange one I got, you could tell where the black's wearing off around the head and stuff. But,
yeah.
I mean, it kind of looks cool. But.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem with it, but I do have some OCD customers that, boy, it hurts them deep down every time they have to see it. So, and I get it. I was always like the orange and the red and everything, which I had green, but just greasy hands touching it.
Yeah.
After every job, I was having to try to wipe them off just because I couldn't stand dirty tools. So mine wasn't so much the scratched wasn't there. I knew tools were going to get scratched, which I know tools are going to get dirty too, but I can't repaint a ratchet, but I can clean the handle. So, which I've got some customers that it doesn't bother them at all for their tools to be dirty. So,
well, I know I bought this set of screwdrivers here, the sort of the yellowish, greenish color,
fluorescent green.
They probably had 100 tubs of towels scrubbed down. I can't believe the writing's still on the things, but they've. I like the looks of them. It's just hard to keep them clean,
Out of all of ours, I think the orange is I don't know why the orange is so hard to keep clean, but even the orange pliers and stuff, those things over time, I don't know that there's enough bleach in the world to get them clean. It's just like they just stain to the point that you cannot get it off. So I don't know. It used to aggravate me a little bit, but maybe it still does. That's maybe why I'm talking about it, but I don't know.
I like the handles on those Matco screwdrivers though. They're really good, and
they
clean up a lot better than I thought with that felt type stuff in there. They do good.
Well, for most of the industry, they've got a hard plastic handle that Craftsman, Snap-on. I think Cornwell's got a hard handle too, hard plastic handle. I may be wrong on Cornwell. I don't know. They wipe clean pretty easily. But these just have a unique feel on them with the non-slip and just the design of the handle. They're definitely unique. I like them. We all know that
good screwdrivers
made by Witt, German engineered. They got that one right for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Something about
Those and the Wia screwdriver, or Wira screwdrivers, I think is probably the best screwdrivers on the market.
Never had any of those. I've seen them.
Those craft forms that they got, man,
Yeah.
they're good screwdrivers. That laser etching, they work. Like where you got this screw right here, this Phillips head screw. All you got to do is push it in it, and you can let go of the screwdriver, and it'll just hang in.
Oh wow!
Like
So
they're good.
definitely not rounding out with that.
Yeah, they're good screwdrivers.
I have to look into those. I haven't seen any of those, but
Well, I was expecting to see a roll cart bundle on here this week. I know some people's asked about the roll cart bundle. It's funny, like certain dealers, like any dealer could do that if they wanted to. It's just some just don't do it, you know. And everybody's like, "God, I wish my Matco dealer would do that." I always type, well, all you gotta do is ask them. They can build you the same thing.
Definitely can. We're probably gonna start the bundle after this week. Anytime before a holiday, the traffic to the truck gets a little slower because people's going on vacations.
Right.
I can't tell you how many people's in Florida right now.
Mm-hmm.
We had several customers in Florida, several going down to the coast, and there's going to be several next week. So probably going to start that up after. That way we have the full truck traffic, because I sell as many as I got, but I've only got 2 carts right now. So if I do that before, somebody will be mad that I didn't give them a chance. So we're going to give them a chance too. But if you haven't seen these, you need to try to find some. Everybody that's worked on big trucks know you like to clean the radiators and stuff out with a air comb. But also, there's hundreds of uses for it, whether it be condensers or filters or whatever it may be. This one here, they come with one that hooks to air, one that hooks to water. If I had 100 of them, I could probably sold 100 of them this week. So they're going to be really popular too. And then we've been talking about these this week. Everybody's seen a disconnect. Everybody knows what they are. These here are kind of unique because they don't have the rubber band. They have a spring inside of them, which I think is awesome. So a little less worry about the breakage. You can tell it's got the spring because it's got the little hole there. It's got the where it holds it in, and it got one there. So pretty simple design, but it's going to be effective at that as well. Everybody's had that one that the rubber band's broke and you're trying to fight to try to keep it on there.
Trying to squeeze it together while you're getting it loose.
You drop one, and it's in a pretty nice set too. As you can see, it comes with several different settings, sizes, and everything else. There's only 2 in the case that doesn't have that, and that's just these 2 here. And there's just not a space to put a spring there. So, pretty nice set. Keep your eyes open for it. Be ready for it. And that's just your Lyle brand there. So, I'll probably throw in my next bundle that we see on the video. You'll probably see some screwdrivers, impact, ratchet. Probably all be one color. But if you're really interested in making a deal, just talk to the distributor. They'll be more than happy to throw more stuff onto the sale. I don't know a distributor one that when they're writing a PSA for you that they'll say, well, no, let's not buy this much.
Yeah, I'm sure, like if you wanted to add the Milwaukee impacts and
most definitely
sockets, whatever, you know.
The Milwaukee is hard to keep on the truck for sure.
Yeah.
We've had our ups and downs with Milwaukee over the years. Everybody knows the M12s, the clips kind of get weak and stuff like that. So I had a customer of mine show me something that he's found that replaces the top of the M12 battery. It basically replaces this spot here, and by doing so it fixes the clip issue. So that's something that we're kind of looking into just to see what that is and stuff like that.
Well, that is probably the biggest flaw with the M12, and then the M18 over time the batteries will slide forward. You have to put a zip tie or something, strap or something around them to keep them in, but they're good tools, they just... So
obviously we don't want to mess with anything under warranty, right? If it's under warranty, we want to send it in. But what would I do with it? While we're talking about the M18s, I did purchase this. I've got a customer that's outside of warranty. We sent it in for Milwaukee warranty. They declined it because of how old it was.
Right.
The guy didn't want to pay for a new battery. He pretty much is just going to tape it up So I told him we'd give this a try. We'll see how it works. Definitely wouldn't do this outside of warranty. If it's in warranty, we're not doing it. But they sell this, and this is not made by Milwaukee, so it's not going to say Milwaukee. But it's just an empty case. Now.
Oh yeah, you put your guts in it then.
Yeah, it comes with this. I'm going to leave his board alone. I'm not going to mess with their board. But I'm just going to put his battery into this one. And now we've fixed the sliding forward issue.
Yeah.
This thing is cheap. I found it for around $17.
Heck yeah.
So if his battery's charging perfectly fine, the only problem is sliding forward. His is not sliding forward. His is the screws have cracked loose, so it's separating. I'm just gonna stick his inside of here and let him get the use out of the battery.
Right.
Now, obviously, if it was in warranty, this would void the warranty. That is what it is. So I'm not going to do that in warranty. I'll send it in. But I think for $17 to keep a $200 battery,
$200.
So we're gonna try it out, see how it works. He agreed to be the guinea pig on there. He may tell me never do another one. I don't know, but we're gonna find out.
Well, that's worth a shot to try it, because I got one of mine that all the screws just broke except for one.
Yep.
And I actually used that battery in my inflator because it's not that big a deal, on it. But that would be a good, more economical fix than replacing a battery that still works,
And somebody's probably screaming right now, why would you not just sell him a new battery? Not everybody wants to buy a brand new battery every time something like that happens, especially not like yours when it's just one screw holding it. Still charges fine, still works fine because you're still using it. So I would rather help my customer out and say, here, let's try this. We've replaced batteries and lights. We found the website where you can buy batteries and stuff like that. I don't exactly know the brand that he had, but you see the green light right there beside you?
Yeah.
Right here. So these, this one has been through it. You can tell it's been through it, but the number one complaint that I've seen on these style lights, and whether it's Matco or the other makers of them, the solder will break loose, and you'll lose your LED. Well, that's a simple fix. Take it apart, which, again, if it's under warranty, we're not doing this. I have to stress that because somebody will do it under warranty and be mad at me, but you will void the warranty. Don't take it apart. But when it's out of warranty, we just take it apart. I solder that back. Now you got your light back. The customer that we had a couple weeks ago, his solder was fine, but his battery was bad. Wouldn't charge no more. We tried a different charger that didn't work. So I got online, when I took it apart, it had like 3.7 volts, 4,000 milliamp or something like that. I just searched that on the internet. I found a company that sells a battery that's the exact same thing, had the exact same connector. All I had to do was swap the polarity on the connector. So we swapped that, we put the battery in it, plugged it up, light works fine. Saved him $100 for a new light. So if we can do that, I would rather do that. I'd rather help somebody out.
That's kind of one of the things too that people need to think about. Like, you're not going to get that kind of service buying it at a store or whatever.
No.
That's one advantage of buying from a tool truck. But not every tool dealer would go to that extent either.
And we know that. Every tool truck's going to be different. That's why when we're looking at comments and we're reading stuff and we're seeing stuff, I get it. There's hate on tool trucks. Some of it's well deserved for certain trucks.
Yeah.
But my thing is, when a new dealer comes in, if your dealer was absolute garbage, when a new dealer comes in, give him a shot.
Well, you're living proof of that.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I can tell you from experience that it's hard coming into an area, spending all this money to have a business and everything else, putting life just right on the edge of it could go great or it could go bad, for somebody to constantly tell you, well, y'all suck because of the last guy, so and luckily I didn't have a lot of that, and over the 5 years we've proved to everybody that, hey, this is how we are, this is how it's going to work. So you'll still have people that get mad over random stuff, but for the most part we try to help everybody out, whether it be replacing a battery, replacing the outsides of a battery. We want to help you any way we can.
Well, all I can say is this, and hopefully from somebody from Matco watches this video, they should realize what they got when they got you to sign up with them.
I hope
Because
so.
you definitely changed the course of everybody in this area, because everybody was done with Matco. Like, you couldn't have give a damn Matco truck away here, and then you come in and changed everybody's perspective, and like, Matco better wake up and realize what they got there,
And the sad part about it is there's talk of a snap-on guy coming back to this area.
Yeah.
He's gonna have it hard.
He will.
And it's not because. Don't think I'm saying I'm gonna make it hard, because
Sure.
that's not what I'm saying. Unfortunately, when Joven went out, there was nobody just ready to jump on that train right then.
Mm-hmm.
Which I get it. That's a lot of money. But you get the broken tools starting to add up, and you get, I spent this much money for this stuff, and then so when he comes in, it's going to be tough for a little while.
Yeah.
And you're going to have those people that they take it out on him. I wish they wouldn't.
Yeah.
I don't wish.
I mean, you was there. You know exactly how it feels.
I know, and the thing about it is, there's nothing he can do but smile and warranty and go on, just prove who he is. So I don't wish that on nobody. I don't wish bad on nobody. So unfortunately, every truck or every brand goes through that. You know, and it's not Joven's fault.
Right.
Joven was ready to get out. He did his time. He was ready to get out. That's
Kind of like being in prison. He did his sermon or his sentence. He was done.
That's it. He was done. So he moved on to something that he likes. So that's all that matters. But just give your tool trucks a chance. But I read some of the comments and I hear what the trucks do, and I just shake my head, because it's not right. Not all tool trucks are right. So
that's true.
Unfortunately, if that's you, I apologize. I'm sorry that's the tool truck guys that you got. Maybe.
Well, I read every comment. I may not respond to them, but I do read them, and there's people talking about, like, my tool dealer won't warranty tools that I bought from my previous dealer. What would you do? Simple. I wouldn't get back on that truck. Because one, it's not costing your tool dealer anything to warranty that tool, because the company's going to warranty it, right? Like, if he won't stand behind what the guy before him sold, I wouldn't give him my business, plain and simple. That's just me. Like, that may not be the right answer, but I can tell you, if you had to come in here and if I'd had Matco stuff that was bought before you, and what you did, you warranted tools that Bill had and this and that, and if you wouldn't have warranted that stuff, I would have never got on the truck, and I sure as shit wouldn't have never bought nothing,
So I can tell you, I don't think there is no 100% right answer there, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I can tell you that one of the first things you learn when you go to Stowe, which is where you go to become a Matco distributor, you learn that which tools have a lifetime warranty and how you're going to take care of it. And that's not a lifetime warranty through me, that's a lifetime warranty through Matco. So sockets, screwdrivers, pliers, whatever it may be, picks, those have a warranty regardless. What usually happens is the distributor orders it, pays for it, and then when he sends that product back, he gets reimbursed for it.
Right.
Now, if the product's been abused, that's different. I'm not saying burn your ratchet to a crisp and then try to get it warranted. That's not what I'm saying. But we're going to honor the warranty of that. I mean, that would be like, well, there was a Ford place right out here for a long time. Nobody knows that. Toyota, let's say you go to buy a Toyota somewhere, Jim Bob's Toyotas, and you go to warranty it at Clay's Toyota. Well, guess what? Clay tells you, well, I didn't sell it to you, so too bad. That's not how that works. The brand has a warranty for so long, you have to warranty it. That's the way I see it. If it's got Matco wrote on it, it's got a lifetime warranty, we're going to warranty it. Mm-hmm. If it doesn't have a lifetime warranty, it has a 3-year warranty, you bought it a year ago, and I can get my hand on a receipt, we're going to take care of the warranty. We're going to do whatever we can. And I don't care if somebody can pull up right now. We've had that happen before. Mm-hmm. People pulls up, comes up with something broken, I'm going to warranty it. That's just how we're going to do it. So if your dealer doesn't do that, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not talking bad about anybody, but
make your own decision. But I can tell you, I wouldn't do business with a guy.
Yeah, it would be tough. If I took my car somewhere and they told me no just because I didn't buy it there, that'd be
because we've been on this truck shooting a video before, and some guy pull up that I know for a fact hasn't had a shop since Michael's been in business, and he's warranty tools for that guy.
Yeah, we're going to warranty.
100%, you know.
We're going to do all we can to warranty something. That's just a simple fact of it.
That's it. So just back your own judgment on that, and that's how I feel about it.
That's it.
But anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out with us. It's Friday, long weekend this weekend, so hopefully you guys get to enjoy it. If you like the video, hit that thumbs up. Check over for merchandise. Cool tools and discount codes is down here. And if you're not subscribed, you take your finger and you click that button. You guys have a great weekend. See ya.